Selling beats is dead. The market is too saturated and you'll never make it.
The golden age of selling beats is gone. It's too late to make any money selling beats online.
Everyone and their mama is selling beats now. It's impossible to stand out and make money.
My beats don't sell because they're actually terrible, but I'm blaming the market being saturated instead.
If you've ever gone online looking for information about how to sell your beats online, chances are you've probably stumbled upon many comments that sound just like that. But are they true? Is selling beats online really oversaturated to the point where it's impossible to stand out and make any money at all? Is posting your beats online as type beats just a giant waste of your time? Well, no, actually. And in today's video, I'm going to explain to you why selling beats online isn't overly saturated at all and how you can stand out from all the noise. But first, I gotta tell you guys about something crazy we've been working on lately that's gonna take your beat selling website to the next level. We've been working on the most advanced custom website template design for music producers selling beats online, and it's an absolute game changer. We've named this project Producer, and it's designed from the ground up to help you generate more leads, build your personal brand, and ultimately convert more of your traffic into paying customers. And best of all, it comes with an importable framework that is one click to install, requires absolutely no coding or design skills to use, and works with any beat store that you're currently using. Producer will be released on May 18th with a limited supply. So click the link down below in the description to join the waitlist and reserve your spot with exclusive bonuses. And now back to the video. Okay, so let's look at the numbers first when it comes to figuring out whether or not the online marketplace for selling beats is or isn't overly saturated. According to a quick Google search, BeatStars has over 3 million active users worldwide and has over 90 million instrumentals available for sale on the site. Now, those numbers should be taken with a grain of salt. They may be old, they may be outdated, but either way, that's a ton of people posted onto the marketplace and a crazy amount of beats available for sale to artists. Also, if you search up type beats on YouTube and filter the results to show the most recent uploads first, you'll see that dozens of beats, if not even more, are being posted literally every single hour. With all that competition from all over the world and the countless amount of beats available, the market has got to be overly saturated, right? Well, if you're only looking at the numbers, I can see why people might think that. Now, don't get me wrong. The ability to make music is more accessible now more than ever before. And that lower barrier of entry has led to way more producers trying to monetize their beats after seeing the success of others online. But that lowered barrier of entry has also led to a huge amount of artists coming onto the scene as well. And they're all gonna need instrumentals to create to. The rise of social media platforms like TikTok have also basically made record labels and other industry gatekeepers useless to most independent artists, because literally anyone in the world can now create content that generates traffic to their music and make it potentially go viral, leading to a huge amount of exposure for basically free. The global music industry has also seen a lot of growth in the last decade, and with that comes a lot more opportunities for music producers and artists alike, negating a lot of the increased competition due to the ease of making music. Music genres are always constantly changing and evolving as well. The mainstream music industry is not just limited to pop and hip hop, but instead consists of various genres and subgenres, each of which provides their own unique opportunities for artists and producers alike. While some mainstream hip hop and rap genres might seem saturated, there's plenty of subgenres and new emerging styles where the supply for instrumentals just isn't being met yet. I've said it before a million times, but the easiest way to start selling beats is to carve out your own lane in the space. And one way you can do that is by targeting all these newer niches. I did the same with my own type beat channel by posting Sofego type beats back when he was a new upcoming artist before tons of other producers started doing the same. And I was able to build up my business enough to quit my job and start doing music and other creative stuff full time. Changes in cultural trends also influence music preferences globally as well. New cultural movements usually bring new musical styles to the mainstream or even just revitalize older ones. And that creates new avenues for producers to explore and start supplying in-demand beats to artists. You can see that in the decline of trap and hip hop in the mainstream charts and the rise of other genres such as rock, country, and other styles from across the globe. Amapiano is a trendy new house genre for South Africa that I've been noticing getting a lot of attention lately. And Latin music in general has been seeing a huge spike globally for years now. Now, I'm not saying that to switch up your whole sound and start chasing other genres and sounds to sell beats. In fact, that would probably do you more harm than good. But if you're aware of the constantly changing trends and shifting the sound of your current genre, you can notice gaps in the market that you can take advantage of before other producers do. Basically making the saturation of the beat market irrelevant to you because you're carving out your own lane. There's countless ways to find these gaps in the market, and they vary drastically from genre to genre, so it's really hard to share a repeatable format, but the more that you're tapped into the sound and community of your genre, the easier it'll be for you to find them. This goes beyond simply just selling beats as well. For example, J Cactus was able to dominate UK drill tutorials on YouTube when he first started his channel because that was a hot new sound at the time that a lot of other people weren't doing yet. And Carve has been able to make hundreds of thousands of dollars from collab beat sales and kit sales because he focused on and mastered the soulful sound that has been hot in hip hop lately. Now let's say you've been super tapped into your sound and have been able to hop on certain trends at the right time, but didn't get the results you were expecting. Or maybe you've just been grinding it out for years, posting hundreds of beats consistently, but only being able to gather a few hundred subscribers and a sale or two. That's gotta be due to the market being too saturated, right? Like, there's no way it could be because of anything else, right? Well, there's a reason that we always start our videos on selling beats by saying that your music needs to be at least great, if not amazing, to be able to grow an audience and customer base. I'll see comments on our videos or on other creators' videos that will say something like,
I've been posting beats every day for 3 years now, and I've never sold a beat. The game is rigged. Selling beats is dead. Give up now. Everybody else who says otherwise is lying.
and then I'll click on their channel and listen to the last beat they posted, and a lot of the times it's just straight trash. Or even if it's not trash, the mix will be off and the beat is unpleasant to listen to, or the titles and thumbnails are just terrible and repulse listeners before they even hear your track, or the beat is just so painfully mid that it sounds like they just copied some YouTube tutorial note for note. To put it bluntly, if your music isn't great, artists won't be able to catch a vibe no matter how much you market it. And ultimately, they won't buy from you. Now, I'm not saying this to imply that my music or anyone else who has made it is the greatest thing ever, like my shit doesn't stink, but I've definitely put my 10,000 hours into my craft over the years, and I'm still always looking to constantly learn and improve as a musician and a producer. I've spent years working on creating better sounding mixes, building my sound library to be unique to my tastes and styles, and ultimately just being an obsessed bedroom producer that is addicted to making music. And most other successful internet producers will probably say the same thing. But what I'm trying to say is that I'm able to listen and look at my music critically, and I'm able to find any flaws and shortcomings in my sound or marketing strategy and make adjustments over time to present a better product overall. And then I repeat that process over and over again. I don't let my ego cloud my judgment and trick me into thinking that my music is God's gift to earth and is perfect, and anyone that thinks otherwise is just a hater. A lot of times what music producers are missing is just better music, and the ability to make it doesn't come overnight. At the end of the day, marketing and selling your beats as a music producer is pretty straightforward. A monkey could probably be able to post type beats on YouTube and BeatStars. It isn't rocket science at all. The processes and methods have changed slightly over the years, but the game is the game, and that's always how it's gonna be. I desperately wanted to make making music my career back when I was daily posting beats back in like 2018, but honestly, my music probably just wasn't there yet at the time, and my channel and career gained little traction. I could have let that discourage me and quit because of it, and honestly, most producers will do that when it gets hard. But I have a genuine love for making music no matter what, and I continued to work in my craft until my music started to speak for itself, and I was finally able to go full time with it. Shit, I'd probably still be making music the same even if I wasn't able to go full time. I just love doing this shit. Great music, no matter the genre, is the secret to success, and the ability to make it is the one thing you can't buy. So if you take anything away from this video, I want it to be that the market is not overly saturated, and that's just a myth producers tell themselves to make them feel better about what is actually holding them back in their music careers. Selling beats and making music is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This shit takes years of dedication and work no matter who you are or where you come from. The only thing that can keep you from your goals is you quitting. That's it. So keep the grind up and always stay improving as a musician and an artist, and constantly look for gaps and opportunities in the market, and just trust the process and you'll be fine. I heard a quote earlier today that sums this up pretty well. It says, "It's never a bad time to start a good business, but it's never a good time to start a bad business." I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Leave a like below and say what's up in the comments, and make sure you click on the first link below to join the waitlist for producers so you don't miss out on this crazy new thing.